Outdoorsman. I've been kicking around doing this video for a very long time, and I just finally nailed down the item. So I wanted to pick stuff that is not garbage, but entry level, and something that you could keep in your gear until you upgrade it later, you know. And I wanted to show in this video that it don't have to break the budget to get out there in the wild. So like this video is like a Temu unboxing, and the file of this video will be the camping segment. So I have pretty much a complete, in my eyes, backpacking wild camping setup for a combined price of $112.51. So, you know, that ain't that bad of a price. First up is a tent. Let me throw that right there. I'll show y'all me putting it up. Next is the sleeping mat. The cook / mat set, which I'll open up and show y'all. And oh crap, the light, like summertime sleeping bag from Nature Hike. And then last but not least is this like rucksack / how would you put it, like backpacking / maybe travel bag, because it's like 100 liters. It's big. So first things first, y'all, is this little pot set, and on it come to $19.10. and the thing is with Temu, the price fluctuates. If you see a good price, it's generally worth it to go ahead and grab it, because it fluctuates. It goes up, goes down. So let's see. Okay, comes in a nice little carrying case. I always love when stuff can like fit down in its own little pack, you know, because it takes up less. That's to go good sideways or like this in your pack. Let's see, a little drawstring. Alright, let's put the little bag that way. Okay, first things first. Let me throw the trash in the box. First things first, this little pan, pretty nice. It's got nice pot, like hand holds. That's nice. And then it's got like plastic guards, because I've had some other like equipment like this where it gets hot and you have to use the carrying case to hold it. So that's pretty nice. Let's put that to the side. Okay, next thing, the little lid to the pot. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even know this came with it. A little scrubby to keep in there, just to put a little water, try to get the stuff out the pot. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Another little stuff sack. Let me take that out. De-plastic all this. Okay, so not the lightest, but a good little foldable spoon. It seems heavy duty and good quality, you know. Let's see. Here's the fork of the same thing, and it has like that pot handle snap, you know, and then you squeeze it to fold it back up. So there's the fork. That's pretty nice. Okay, and then this, I would imagine, is the butter knife. Once again, them snaps. So that's pretty good. It's got a little edge on it, so that's pretty nice. It's not the lightest, folks, but it seems pretty good quality so far. Okay. Oh, this is a cool little addition. Let me show you. So you don't scratch up the bottom of the titanium pan. No, I don't think it's titanium. I'm not sure. We'll see. This cool little like spatula, and once again, I've had to cut other spatulas to fit, so this is pretty cool. It comes with the little handle, and it's got like a nice tip to scrape maybe eggs or just like something around the pot. Let me show y'all. Like going like this. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sorry for that scrapey sound, but that's a pretty cool little thing, you know. Oh. So here is the pot with the little handle. And it's ATG Electronics. I didn't know that, but here's a little cover. So you can boil stuff faster if you want to keep it hot. And then it's got this nice twisty grabby thing, which I appreciate. Now for the stove, which it comes in its own little cool little carrying case. Let's see. Okay, it's not light by any means, but let's see. Okay, the little transformers. Oh, and then, okay, it folds out the little pot holders, which is pretty neato. Okay, okay. Not too shabby, y'all. And then what is cool about this, which my MSR Pocket Rocket 2 and my BRS 3000 doesn't have, it has this little starter. And of course it don't come with any propane, but I want to fire it up. Alright, y'all, so the wind's kind of wreaking havoc, but generally when you're using this, it'll, you know, you could do it in a little less wind prone. But for a second, there we go. For a second I thought it didn't work. Whew, yikes. Let's see, let's put it on full. Okay. So that's good. The little pre-striker on it works. But what I would recommend, you never want this to be your only source. I generally always keep a backup lighter. They're like, what, $1? You know, there's no reason not to have that. But so far this looks pretty good. And I like the beefy section right here that seals pretty good on top of your butane. So that's pretty good. So far, I think this cook set is pretty good for $19. You know, you get a saucepan, like a bigger pot, I think they call it, and the utensils in the stove for $19.10. You can't go wrong with that. Let's see, is it hot? No. So there everything is. It nests in, and then you throw the top on and throw it back in its little case, which, you know, everything don't need a stuff sack, but I feel like your mess kit needs to kind of stay together so you're not digging all throughout your bag, and so them like forks and knives aren't jingling around. So there it is. So just my initial thoughts on that. Save until I go on this wild camping / backpacking trip. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Just check that video coming out later. The next thing, this is the sleeping bag from Nature Hike. So I wanted a summer into early fall bag because around here we have only a couple of days where you really need like a 35-degree bag. So this is Nature Hike, like I said. Let's open it. I don't speak Chinese or Japanese, so I'll leave that. It's got a cool compression sack. Let's see. I'm always appreciative of compression straps. What is cool for a cheap bag And even some fancier bags don't even do this. It has a comfort rating of 59, a transition rating of 46.4, which is an oddly specific number, and a risk of 26.6. So let's see. So it's like 100 degrees, y'all, so I'm gonna hop in this and hop out so y'all don't see me die on camera. It's pretty soft, y'all. And generally, I like my sleeping bags to go up to midsection, and generally, if I'm cold enough, I'll have on a jacket or a hoodie. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it is what it is. But that's what you get if you're a person like me who's seen it and don't read the instructions, you know, the dimensions. So eventually it'll be passed on to my little daughter. So on the inside, it's got this soft fabric. Once again, it shows you that transition, comfort, and risk. It's like a normal traditional envelope sleeping bag, so that's that. And it's pretty good. It looked like it'll do what I need to do, so I'm kind of happy with that. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I put that on me, y'all, for not reading the dimensions. So it says 190 centimeters by 75 centimeters. And okay, it's LW 180, whatever that is. So yeah, that's the sleeping bag, y'all. So the next thing, y'all, is this sleeping mat that's $19.98. And let me tell y'all a little fun story. Always read the instructions. Don't be like the outdoorsman. My wife got a laugh out of this. I was trying it in her bedroom and I should have been filming. And once again, I didn't read the dimensions. And I'm used to my Nemo Tensor or my Big Agnes Rapide. So this is it's supposed to be a 1-inch mat with like a pillow. And I didn't read them directions, so let me show you. So I went to go blow it up. It has this funny little thing, and I'm like, oh, what kind of mouth piece is this? But it's a self-inflation thing, which I didn't notice. And I blew it up and popped out these rivets, y'all. But for my little camping trip, I'm probably still going to take this, and it has some padding in it, natural. And in this little setup, I didn't get a pillow because this fills up like a pillow. So and another cool thing about it, y'all, is if you have two of them, they have these snaps on both sides, so you can make like one mattress. Because that's one of the big things that I have a problem with me and my wife when we backpack together, is we'll put two mats and you want to roll off, and you know, you have that little space in between. So that's a pretty cool thing. I'm still going to use it even though I semi messed it up. But yeah, that's the mat. And so doing the measurements, it was about 1 inch short and 1/2 inch like width short of what they put on the website. So just keep that in mind. But now that I look back, there was better options for the same price, but this one I don't know, it caught my eye, and I should have got one of the other ones. I could have swore it had like a foot pump, but as you can see, it didn't come with a foot pump, and it's kind of short, so kind of a letdown, but I'm gonna still use it for the Temu can. So first off, it's got like a little nameplate, like the military thing. You could put an American flag or whatever patch. It has like a little pouch right here. Maybe, oh, it goes pretty far in there. Maybe put sunglasses, a flat map, because it goes like this. It has the Molly webbing. On the bottom, it has the things you can crisscross to put a sleeping mat or your sit pad or something, or even your tent. At the bottom, it's got another pouch. This thing didn't come with a rain cover, but I'm sure you could buy one to fit it and put it in that pocket. One of the interesting things with it is that this whole bottom part right here unzips, and it expands it probably another foot down to where you get the full 100 liter. The inside's like a tough tart material. One of the things that I kind of scratch my head on is like the water bottle pockets are like zippered on the side, but watching some of the UK people like English Woodsman and Daily Outdoors and Kent Survival, like I think that's more a rucksack design where, you know, your water pockets are zippered. So yeah. The fly doesn't come off. I mean, the brain doesn't come off. It has more spots to hook stuff on top, so you can put your sleep pad on the top. It has load lifters on left and right. So it has these little loops that you can hook like your GPS or a water bottle. It's got some padding on the back and the shoulder straps and the hip belts. They could have some more padding on it, but it kind of feels like my high school backpack. But I walked around the neighborhood with a little bit and it was pretty comfortable. But when I do this video, I'll let y'all know how it is. 3-4 mile, little small overnight hike, and I'll let y'all know how it held up. But yeah, $25. It don't feel like a bad deal. And I could see using this as kind of like a suitcase, and I can put my camera gear when me and the fam travel. But yeah, it's not that bad of a backpack. And all black. You can't beat the color. Stealthy as can be. And now, last but not least, is the tent, which it's not heavy. It's a little bit bulky. I say not heavy in the sense it's not 10 pounds. It is not ultralight by means. It's not even light in a sense. But for a beginning backpacking setup, you're gonna have heavier gear. It just is what it is. And then if you like the backpacking and hiking game, you can save up your money and upgrade a piece here to shave down the weight. Or you go the other way where some people have like the rucking sacks and will have 80 pounds of gear. It's up to you. But the way I did it was I bought my backpack and then upgraded each little piece, you know. So this is so far, let me put it up. I put it up once and it's a good little starter tent. I'll show you why I think that. So right now, I'm not gonna go over the components, but what I am gonna do is show y'all the tent pitched up. So let me get to that. Well, they always gotta be cutting grass while you're trying to film in the backyard, but whatever. So what I'm gonna go ahead and say, as you can see right behind me, I already like, because if you've been your way around some cheap tents, you know they skimp on the mesh. But as you can see with this one, it's 100% mesh, and especially for this season, as you can see, I'm sweating pretty good, y'all. More mesh the better. You know, it has a bathtub floor. It's a single pole design, and you know, like I am so happy, y'all. My buddy Dylan has a tent from Academy Magellan brand that costs the same price as this, and it just has a little top. It's like one of them dome tents with a little flap over the top and head, little to no mesh. And you know, this ain't my first go round, so I know you want as much mesh as you can get, or you gonna die in this heat, at least in Southeast Louisiana. And I forgot if I told you how much I paid for it, but for this tent, it was $27.44, and just from initial impressions, I don't think this would be a bad tent on a good day hiking to get your little kid out, or to get you out if you want to, if this is your first hiking trip. You know, that's the way I'm getting at. You know, you're not gonna hike the Appalachian Trail with this, but a 3 to 10 mile overnight hike, this would be perfect. You know, if you have good weather, don't even put the rain fly in. Throw it in the shade and just enjoy that breeze and keep out all the bugs, you know? I just got to figure it out. But what I do like is, I'm getting a little closer. What I do like, y'all, is if you look right here, it has this little vent, and then I like that it has the stick to keep it open, which is a nice little touch. Now let me open the door.